all at the same time, maybe even in place of the dinner roll that you usually serve. I don't mind you putting a couple of these out with some of the steaks or the entrees that we have. These are from Bantam Bagels. These are the Lunchbox staples in this collection with these filled bagels. And I can still hear Courtney in my ear. I don't know if you hear her at home, but I can still hear her there. Lunchbox staples, there's 2 sweet flavors. There's 5 savory flavors, and we have Elise Alexak joining us. And you're one of the dynamic duo, you and your fabulous husband.
He's not here today. We miss him.
He's not. We love you too.
Nice to see you.
It's nice to see you too.
So
because
these mini stuffed bagels really are a dream come true for our family. They're a family business. My husband, who's not here, came up with the idea in a dream in the middle of the night, mini stuffed bagels.
Right.
I mean, if your husband said, I have a dream, mini stuffed bagels, wouldn't you go for it? Right?
I'd be like, write it down in the dream journal, honey.
It was too good to be true. We were baking hundreds and hundreds of batches in our Brooklyn apartment. Months later, we finally came up with the perfect recipe, and this best bagel of New York City was born. It started in a little shop on New York City's Bleecker Street, and now we're here.
Now they're here, and this is one of the first times I've ever seen them on auto delivery. So if you want to get these delivered every 90 days for 1 year, please do it, because so many people were waiting to see their happy little faces back and never knowing when they were going to show up.
True.
So the 7 flavors that we have, there's a couple of flavors in here that really aren't available in any other assortment, and 42 is the largest piece count that we have on air from this particular brand. So you're showing one of the sweet ones.
Yes, I'm diving in because this one will make you ooh and ah.
And after we take a look at this one, I want to go through all the flavors real quick so you know what we're getting at home.
This is a strawberry cream cheese, hand-whipped cream cheese inside of a real deal New York City bagel. So you know when you put some cream cheese and jam together on your bagel? We've already done it for you. What do you think?
First of all, I mean, look at this.
Oh,
They're
great looking bite.
And this is one of the sweet flavors. So they're delicious. They're the perfect balance of the crisp on the outside, the chewy dough on the inside, and then the cream cheese. Again, it's mostly about the bagel, but you gotta have enough cream cheese to taste it. Believe me, you get plenty. So you get 6 in the strawberry. Just before we focus on all these individual flavors, can we run through them quickly and then we'll backtrack to the second one?
Then you get 6 of everything bagel with plain cream cheese, hand-whipped cream cheese. Then you have
That's everything, and then the next one.
chocolate chip flavor. We put chocolate chips in the cream cheese and a brown sugar bagel. That one is crazy good. And yes, it's still within 100 calories.
Yay! We love that. That's our second sweet one. What's this one?
Then we have an onion bagel with plain cream cheese on the inside. A sesame bagel with plain cream cheese on the inside.
2 more.
An everything bagel with freshly chopped veggie cream cheese.
Yes.
Now that one's crazy, crazy good. And then we have your plain bagel.
Your classic.
Plain cream cheese. All of the cream cheeses are hand whipped.
That's really important.
Hand stuffed.
All of the details really are signature to this brand, because you know what, if you think about a bagel, I think all of us love the idea of a bagel, but for some reason bagels went from a really human size to something that was enormous. And if you do look at the calorie count on a lot of the quote-unquote regular size bagels at the coffee shops or what you get at the store, it's really like 2 and 3 servings worth in one bagel. And here you don't have to get married to a single flavor.
Right.
You can bake a few of them up.
A little savory.
Yeah,
even though it looks like I've eaten a few too many bagels lately.
Oh, wait a minute, we weren't seeing it. Wait. We have to get the camera back on you for a second before we see it. This is not too many bagels here.
No,
wait, do it again. They didn't see it.
That's a Bantam.
It's not too many bagels. She's carrying somebody else on board.
One of these.
One of these?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our other sweet flavor, right?
Yes, so that is the chocolate chip cream cheese. You guys, it's so indulgent. The cream cheese, the chocolate melts in the toaster oven. Look at that.
It does. Oh, by the way, so toaster oven, what's our time and temperature on these?
Yep, super easy. So you can do the whole pack at once in the actual oven, 400 for 6 minutes.
Okay.
If you're serving a brunch or a party platter, you can also, you know, this is our staple pack. It's more of the one that I imagine you have on the go every day. You grab 1 or 2, you defrost it, and then you just toast it in the toaster oven like a regular bagel.
Now, how do they take long to defrost? Do we have to do it the night before, or just a couple hours in the fridge?
Or you could do the night before, or you could just zap it in the microwave for a quick defrost. For 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Yeah,
you know what, if you're not a planner,
like
15 seconds, zap, quick defrost. Put it in the toaster oven, though. You don't want to cook it in the microwave, or you're not going to get that fabulous crust on top.
Yep.
Why do you get that whisper thin crust and then that chewy? Because you have to have a little bit of chew in a really great bagel dough. It's because of the water.
Yep,
The
she's
New York
saying it.
City water. It does everything for bagels
You're right.
and it does everything for pizza crust. There truly is a difference. Courtney is laughing.
Yep,
You
she's
gotta say
laughing because
water.
she knows the
It's
truth.
water. You gotta say it that way.
Every single bagel is handmade in our Brooklyn facility.
Right.
Real deal New York City bagel. We were named #3 best bagel in all of New York City by the Daily News. So it's kind of a
I'm
thing.
for that. Congratulations.
So
It's
they're
awesome.
real deal, a bite of New York City to you, wherever
Okay.
you are.
So, bite of New York City. So, I'm going to grab this one right here. So, there is a way to eat
veggie.
this.
Oh,
right?
true.
So, there is a technique, and you've got to do the technique properly. What is that technique?
Find the hole where the cream cheese went in and bite that side first.
All right. So, it looks like
Find the
it's
hole,
this
bite the
right here.
hole.
Find the hole, bite the hole.
So that's the freshly chopped veggie cream cheese on the inside.
That's insanity. Like, it's so good. There's so many flavors that are happening there. The creaminess of the cream cheese. And really, it would satisfy as a meal. Not just as a meal because there's so many of those great flavors to satisfy the appetite for that, but this is something that the kids can do on their own after school that they just really press a couple of buttons and you know they're going to be okay.
Oh, yeah, they could definitely do it on their own. This is actually my favorite flavor, the sesame with plain whipped cream
You're a
cheese.
classic
on it.
sesame girl?
I'm a classic bagel girl. I like
right?
a good bagel. You know, when Nick came up with the idea, I was the one who said, I always want a bagel and always feel too bad to get one.
Right?
So
because you felt like you were getting married to this enormous thing now, right? This
totally.
giant bagel.
Yeah, and it was like my calories for the week, and I had to think about it. And this is like, just add it to your meal.
If you're a traditionalist, when it comes to bagels, this is a terrific pack because a lot of I think, is it 4 of the flavors have classic whipped cream cheese on the inside. One of them, that everything bagel, has the veggie cream cheese on the inside, but then the 2 sweet ones either have the strawberry or those chocolate chips that get all melty in there.
Exactly. And then here's the last one with the plain whipped cream cheese on the inside,
Love.
that onion flavor, because we are real New Yorkers, so we have to have an onion flavor.
You have to.
Yep. So
It's
there's
classic.
that classic onion.
And you cannot find a larger assortment of these little filled bagel balls on QVC.com. This 42 count is the largest one we have. And we happen to have it on auto delivery. So if you're always waiting for Nick and Elise or either one of them or both of them to come back, you don't have to wait for them to come back. Every 90 days for 1 full year, your price of $49.56 is completely locked in to pick out of the freezer one by one, as few or as many as you want, because I have to say they make killer appetizers for a party too. So if you want to do a little awesome appetizer for Memorial Day, or you have some family visiting from out of town and you want to do this for breakfast this weekend when they're going to be joining us, they will get there on time and they will love it. It's in 53987, but please do ask about that auto delivery because your shipping is free, not just for the first, but all of your shipments when you're bringing this home. My dear, you're going to be on our sister channel tonight on QVC too. Is that correct?
9:45.
We look forward to seeing you.
See you later.
Thank you, my dear. Please tell your husband we said hello.
I will.
All right, but right now we've got 2 top finds in our show today. The first one is happening right now.
Oh my gosh. So a top find if you're shopping with us for the first time and you're like, wait a second, what do you mean that like QVC has the vendors that will do all the cooking for us for Memorial Day? I know you might be thinking jackpot. Well, Kansas City Steaks is a retailer of some of the finest quality meats throughout the country to some of the most high-end restaurants. And so when you see our top find, a top find is basically this tiny list of fabulous finds that we know that you will love. And in the spirit of our last gourmet holiday show before Memorial Day,
Great.
all of this will arrive before the big day, which means, you know what, if you're thinking fancy barbecue, if you're thinking awesome steak dinner out on the grill, Greg Shockley is the guy that you want to pay attention to with our top find. It's good to see you, buddy.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, so let me show you what you're getting because we'll start here. You have the choice of just getting 10 4-ounce top sirloin steaks on their own. If you do that, it's $49. Don't forget, we've got 4 easy payments as well. I'm thinking if you've got maybe your own seasonal vegetables or you have something specific you want to serve with that, start here. It works to be around $4.90 a serving, and they're going to ship over dry ice. That is your first choice. Now, if you're thinking, Greg, look, I want you to do all of the work for me, and by that, I want to take all of the credit. This is the next option for you, because not only are you going to get the same top sirloin steaks that you see right here, all done in 4 ounces, you're actually going to get a side, this gourmet decadent potato that has cheddar, sour cream, and chives in every single potato. But if you want bacon, make sure to clarify that to your